What's up, everyone? Day number. Hold on. It's day number 30. I know it because we started this journey on the 1st, so it's the 30th today, I believe. Wait, is it the 30th or the 29th? You know what? Who cares? I know you guys don't. Or 6 of you, far out, straight up. Nah, I appreciate all my viewers, man. I've been enjoying this journey. Not just being on the journey, but filming the journey. So, welcome to day 29 or 30, whatever it is. Cardio day. I got my days wrong. Wait, so this is day 29 because I thought I had my fireman test tomorrow, and that's on the 31st. So not tomorrow, it's on Wednesday. So I was planning just to rest today and then do the fireman thingy tomorrow, but plans have changed, so I've got to move. I've got to do something. So I thought I'd just take it easy on the bike. Just do an hour on the bike. Nice little sweat up. Nice light sweat up. And yeah. Come and do an hour on the bike with me. Inspired by Tour. Doing it in my jandals. If it's good enough for Tour, it's good enough for Junior. Checking in a quarter of the way through. We're doing good. Heart rate is very low. We're just getting the blood pumping today, man. The Olympics has started. It's been great, man. I haven't really been keeping up to date with everything. Just the opening ceremony, and if you follow my personal page, you would know my thoughts on that. I think it's an interesting one. I regard the Olympics almost the pinnacle of the sport. Like boxing as a whole. To be an Olympian is a massive achievement as a boxer. To medal at the Olympics is a massive achievement. And to be the gold medal winner at the Olympics, that's insane. I've always regarded Olympic boxing to be like the pinnacle of the sport. It definitely is the pinnacle of amateur boxing, but it's almost the pinnacle of boxing as a whole as well. You know, it's such a massive achievement. And then you got guys like Lomachenko that do it twice in 2 different weight classes. Insane. Halfway chicken, we're feeling good. You know, I was thinking about the Olympics and my journey towards 2 Olympics. So I trialed out for 2 Olympics. I trialed out for the 2008 Olympics and the 2012 Olympics. Failed both times. So the second time I tried to qualify for the Olympics, 2012, me and Joseph Parker were both trying out for the Olympics. Man, tell you what, he deserves a shot, man. He deserves a shot at like Anthony Joshua or the belt. Maybe one fight and then qualified for the belt. Oh, actually, no, he should be fighting for the belt, but because what he's done and who he's beaten, they're all top guys. So yeah, for sure, he should be next or very much up there. Tell you what, the heavyweight division right now in the pros, it's booming. It's booming. So many big names at the top, and so many of them. It's not just the same people. Because for the last few years, we've only heard about the same people. We've heard of Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. Now, we got all the other guys that were just on the tier below coming up and proving themselves that they are at the top too. So we still got Anthony Joshua up there, Tyson Fury, we got Usyk up there, got Joseph Parker up there, we got Daniel Dubois, we've got Zhang, of course, Derek Chisora making a comeback. Man, beating a machine and giant like Joe Joyce. Insane, man. 3/4 of the way through. Let's go! While we're on the topic of boxing, especially heavyweight boxing, thank goodness for someone like Turkey, the guy who's been doing all the shows in Riyadh, in Saudi Arabia. Thank goodness for someone like him, man. Now, promoters and boxers don't have any excuse to not fight each other. He will pay. He's got a crap ton of money. He's throwing it out. He's making these fights happen. And the fans love it. The fighters love it. The fighters will fight for money. When you become a pro, you start to realize that it's not so much a project of your passion anymore. Boxing is kind of shifting towards the knowledge of you knowing that you are limited with your time and that you are not able to do the sport forever. And while you're doing it, you got to try and make as much money as you can while you're climbing the ranks. That's some of the reasons why some of the fights don't happen. Because fighters, when they get a bit older, they start to come to grips that we can't do this forever. And that while we're doing it, well, with each fight, we're going to make sure that it's worth it. It's worth the time investing into training. It's worth your health jumping into the ring. And at the end of the day, whatever happens, you are happy walking away with the money that you have earned that night in the ring. But it's not just the money you earned in that night. It's the money that you earned through every moment that you've trained. You don't get paid for the night. People have paid you for the time that you have invested into the sport as a whole. You're not just getting paid for the training camp. You're getting paid to display everything that you have learned in your boxing journey and your fighter's journey. Sometimes I know especially in boxing and in fights, when you have a short notice fight and you feel like you're not prepared and you weren't given enough time, just remember you've been doing this for as long that you have been doing this. If you've been given 6 weeks to prepare for the fight, you haven't just trained 6 weeks for this fight, you've trained your entire life for this fight. 6 weeks just give you your time to sharpen those skills that you already acquired over the years that you have been training. For my boxers out there, remember that when you are faced with a last minute call up with the fight, don't tell yourself that you've been given X amount of time to get prepared for this fight. No, you've been given X amount of time just to sharpen things up, but you know what to do. You've been training for as long that you've been training for, whether that be your whole life, whether that be 3 years, 6 years, 10 years. You've been training for as long as you've been training. Just take that time, sharpen things up, but trust yourself and your instincts. Don't limit yourself to what you can learn and how hard you can train within those 6 weeks that you have to get ready, within the 2 weeks that you have to get ready. Nah. Well, I can say that as a heavyweight. I know for the lighter weights, it's more about the timing of your weight cut. Thank goodness I didn't experience any of that in my career. Stop that. Done my hour now, just waiting for my tofu. Tell you what, let's just have a chat about something. Something recent. So, one thing I want to say is don't boycott the Olympics. I know there's been a massive controversy surrounding the opening ceremony of the Olympics, but please don't let that stop you from supporting what the Olympics is about, which is about the athletes representing their country. Support your athletes. Support your country. These athletes have been training for almost their entire life for this moment to represent themselves, their country, and their family. This is like the moment that they've been waiting for. This is the pinnacle of their sport, the Olympics, one of the biggest events in the world. And for those athletes to know that people in their country didn't watch it because they were too strung up on the opening ceremony and the controversy surrounding it, that would be almost heartbreaking. To know that they couldn't get over that fact and just sit down, watch them represent their country and do their best for their country. To find out that they couldn't even do that and they just threw out the Olympics because they were just offended by what was shown in the opening ceremony. Come on, we're better than that. Put that to the side. Let them know you're watching, because trust me, it goes a long way when you realize that the people that you love and the people that you're doing it for, knowing that they got your back and knowing that they are there supporting you, it makes a huge difference to the athletes. Believe me. Yeah, I've said what I've said about the opening ceremony on my personal Facebook page. I made the mistake of accepting everyone when I was younger. I remember when I went to the Commonwealth Games and I started getting heaps of friend requests from random people, and I just accepted them all. And I've done that for years, and now I'm like almost up to 4,000 friends, and I've made my page private now. I've made my personal page private, and I want people to start unfriending me if they don't know me personally. I said that on my posts, and I've been whipping out little controversial posts every now and then just to weed out like the ones that don't know me or the ones that get offended by who I am, because behind the camera I'm like, with everyone there's different shades to everyone, right? There's different sides to everyone, and there's a side of me that's a little bit controversial when it comes to a certain topic. And I want to put that on my personal page so that I can use the personal page for personal reasons. And what I put on there is my personal beliefs. And I don't want any randoms to be having an inside look of who I really am as a person. I am all this. What you guys see, like, this isn't a facade. This is me, for sure. But when it comes to a certain topic, I am a lot different than your norm. I'm very, like, the Polynesian community probably don't agree with what I do or what I believe in, or in fact what I don't believe in. You know, even right now I'm getting notifications, people telling me that I'm crazy because I don't believe in certain things or a certain thing. Anyway, before this gets a bit too much, we'll just end it there. I'm going to eat my tofu. I'm going to have a good sleep. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow.